Good morning all, I'm Johnny B and welcome to Sunny Coast Celtic episode 77. Hope you're all well today and looking forward to the game this weekend. I watched a couple of the highlights back of the game on Thursday night and it was no bad for the first 20 minutes and then it kind of just went stale after that. And I think that's what happens when you go 3-0 up and then you start to take your foot off the gas a little bit. But it could have been a lot worse, but wasn't it? So let's just be thankful to get through to the next round. And obviously we found out that we've got Stuttgart, which is that's all right. It's they're not one of the best German sides, but they're still a good side. We're at home first, and then we'll be away from home in the second leg, obviously. So it's always hard going out there, but if you get a really good positive result at home, it sets you up for going away from home. So if you win 2-0 or 3-0 or 3-1 or something, go there, it just means you don't have to score again, you just have to defend well, and they'll panic if the game goes through half an hour, 40 minutes and they've no scored, they start to panic and leave spaces that's where you can move into. So yeah, but anyway, that's a bit away in Europe. Let's go into transfer rumours and market so far. Nothing else happening. I know there's name after name after name. I watched an interview with Sean Maloney and he was just saying that, and it's probably a true story, we never got our finger out early enough, and that's because Martin was away and Wilfred Nancy was here. So Martin had no say on who we were getting in or when we were bringing him in, because he didn't think he was going to be back here. So now they've had to start again when he get in to see what type of player that he wants in. Now Sean did say that there's a lot of work going on in the background, but at the end of the day the buck stops at Martin O'Neill. So they might say, oh, we think this guy should play. Martin will have the last say on that, and he'll obviously talk to Mark Fotheringham, Sean Maloney, Steve McManus, all the powers that be behind the scenes, and say, what do you think? And they'll all probably sit. So it's not just as easy as going out and going, right, let's sign him. And the reason is because the board never got their finger out their arse ages ago, and the recruitment powers that be never done it either. So we were behind the 8 ball and we're still behind the 8 ball. I said before, I don't care who we get in, just get people in the door just to the end of the season. I still stick by that. Again, Sean Maloney said that it's not about numbers, it's about quality, and I get that, but I think the window's gone for quality, and I think we just need to get numbers in the door that will maybe try and push other players on. In certain positions we've got the players there, they're just lack of confidence, their mentality's not there, we just need to get it back there, and if somebody's there pushing them, then it might make them play better. Do you get my logic there? We're not going to get a superstar in this window with a day to go. It's not going to happen. We just need to get fucking 3 or 4 in that'll just help with the squad. Now, getting through in Europe isn't going to help us. It's going to be, if we can beat Stuttgart, get into the later stages, then it'll be good for us, good for the club, good for everything. But not going to help us in the league, because we're going to be tired. And I know when we play Stuttgart away on the Thursday night, we got to come home and we play Rankers at the Piggery on the Sunday. So that's not going to be an easy game. They're no in Europe. But so they were absolutely rank rotten this year in Europe. But they'll be up for a league game against us. And when we have to go to Stuttgart and travel back, then it's going to be hard unless we've got a rotation of squad. So if we go over there as I say, with a good winner in Stuttgart from Parkhead, we can take it a bit easier over there. Don't mean take it easy, still want to win, but you know what I'm saying, and keep yourself a wee bit fresh for the game at the Piggery. So anyway, it's all ifs and buts, but let's go on to this week's game. So after some great performances the other night, I think the team-wise, he'll stick with Kasper, which I don't think you can juggle the team, but we're past the stage of trying players out now. We need to win every single game now. So we can't be pissing about we'll try him in the midfield, we'll try him out wide. We got to go out there and go, right, we need to win this game. So Kasper will be in goals. At right back, It'll be a Raggio, I'm sure. Even though Colby Donovan never done anything wrong the other night, I think the only reason he was playing is because the other guy couldn't play, just because he wasn't signed up in time. So I think that Raggio will be right back. I think it will be Trusty and Scales, who Trusty for his goal got up bigger than anybody, bang, that's what we know he can do. And Scales, he just at the back, just done everything we needed him to do. So no hassles there with they two. Keep them in, we're alright, give them plenty of game time. Left back, I believe it'll be Cairn. If it's no Cairn, I've seen Sirachi's back in training. If he's back in training and he's playing and they give Cairn the rest, that'll be alright. But I think Cairn will play, I think he'll be alright to play. But it won't matter if Sirachi plays at left back, if he's fit enough. That'll be alright, like 6.5 dozen with they two. In the midfield, I think you got to go with Calmac. Because he just holds everything together. He's a glue in there. And when he plays well, we play well. So you got to keep him in there. And then I believe he'll start with Nygren, who done nothing wrong. Again, the big man pops up with some crucial goals. He's always in the right place at the right time. So he'll be on the left hand side, and I believe Engels will keep his place. Because I say, they've done well first 20 minutes, so if we can do that against Falkirk and just bombard them for 20 minutes, I don't think they'll be able to hold out. So that'll be that. Up front, I think Martin wants to play Maeda, but I think Big TC will be through the middle. I think Yang will be on the right. I think he'll keep his spot on the right. And I think he might go with Maeda on the left. And if he does, and Maeda has a great game, at least we know where Maeda wants to play and where he should be playing. Because he's been sacrificed through the middle. And we know he can score. He was scoring for fun last season. He's not done it this season. I don't know why. But maybe he's better out on the left. And if he is, you can always bring Tenecti on. You've got Kalechi. I think he'll be on the bench again. I think you got to start Big TC and hopefully get him on the score sheet today, on Sunday, sorry. So, yeah, I think that would be my team. And then you've got a strong bench to come on. You know, and if we get any players in from now to the Falkirk game, yeah, if they're good enough to throw in, where do you throw them in? Is it a centre half? Is it a right back? I don't know. I just think for the first 20 minutes we showed we're a good side. And if we can keep that up through the whole game, teams will struggle to stay with us, especially in Scotland. So I know everybody's talking about Falkirk, the work John McGlynn's done to bring them up, and he's done a fantastic job. But Falkirk seem to struggle at Celtic Park. There's the odd game where they've held us out and it's been 2-1 to Celtic, but I just think we'll absolutely pump Falkirk. I think somebody's due for a doing off us, and I think they're just going to be the unlucky team that cops it. My prediction is Big TC will score the first goal and Celtic will win 5-0. I think we'll win 5-0 and the big man will score one. He might even score a hat-trick, but he'll definitely score one and it'll be the first. Don't know what your thoughts are. You're probably saying, Jesus, how can you say that? But I can say it because Falkirk aren't a great side. They're alright under John McGlynn. They'll come and attack us, and that suits us. They don't sit in with 10 behind the ball. They'll come and attack us, which will leave spaces for our boys to run into. So that's my prediction for the game. I hope it comes to fruition because we definitely need a game where we're scoring lots of goals and sort of practicing the sort of a killer balls through the middle and everything else. So yeah, I believe that could be the team. And anyway, have a great couple of days. Enjoy the game. I'll get back to you after it. And hail, hail.